The unfolding legal battle between MrBeast and MrBeast Burger and their corresponding companies is a story that captures the fascination of the online community and the legal world alike. MrBeast, or Jimmy Donaldson by his real name, is a YouTube sensation known for his philanthropic acts and jaw-dropping stunts. In a surprising turn of events, he has embarked on a legal journey against Virtual Dining Concepts, VDC, the parent company behind the creation of the virtual restaurant brand known as MrBeast Burger. What drives this fierce legal dispute? The answer lies in the quality of hamburgers, and not just any hamburgers, but those bearing MrBeast's name. Allegedly, MrBeast Burger has fallen far short of the quality standards laid out in the contractual agreements between MrBeast and VDC. In response to this, MrBeast, renowned for his unyielding dedication to delivering on promises, has taken the drastic step of suing VDC to rectify what he perceives as a blemish on his brand. The revelations contained within the legal complaint, coupled with the apparent dissatisfaction expressed by customers through reviews, have catapulted this feud into the limelight. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. Taking a deeper dive into the issue, it becomes clear that numerous patrons have voiced their discontent through a variety of social media platforms. One TikTok user, for instance, raised concerns about an unusual aftertaste in the meat, drawing an unorthodox parallel to the flavor of sausage. Another social media post humorously pointed out that the quality of the burger buns resembled hockey pucks, underlining the level of disappointment experienced by customers. These reviews serve as a testament to the gravity of the issue, as MrBeast's impeccable reputation is closely tied to his commitment to quality and excellence. Drawing from my own personal experience, I can attest to the fact that MrBeast Burger, for the most part, has managed to meet expectations. However, the public's perception is significantly swaying the course of this legal drama. It has now put MrBeast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, at the center of a controversy he never expected when he initially lent his name to the brand. MrBeast is now making legal strides to prevent VDC from leveraging his name in marketing their burgers, a move he believes is essential to protect his reputation from further erosion. The multifaceted nature of this dispute becomes increasingly evident as VDC fires back with a counter lawsuit, claiming that MrBeast, together with Beast Investments, engaged in deliberate efforts to sabotage their business due to a refusal on VDC's part to sell a significant stake in the burger enterprise to MrBeast. This gives the term beef a whole new meaning in this case, as it transcends mere puns and enters the realm of corporate and legal conflict. The complaint submitted by MrBeast is not without a touch of grandiosity. It underscores his colossal YouTube following and even draws a fascinating analogy between him and the legendary baseball player Joe DiMaggio. The complaint delves deeply into the contractual agreement between MrBeast and Virtual Dining Concepts, which was initiated in March 2020 with the objective of launching the MrBeast Burger virtual dining brand. Amidst the mixed reviews, the complaint elucidates MrBeast's consistent engagement in meetings with VDC, where they attempted to address the lingering quality control concerns. While MrBeast demonstrated enthusiasm for expanding their collaborative efforts, Virtual Dining Concepts appeared more intent on global expansion rather than prioritizing the resolution of quality concerns. Nevertheless, despite these problems, the two parties entered into a second contract in January 2022 to establish physical brick-and-mortar MrBeast Burger locations. The opening of the first brick-and-mortar store in New Jersey was an enormous success, attracting over 10,000 people on its opening day. However, Jimmy alleges that Virtual Dining Concepts was reluctant to open more brick-and-mortar locations because the majority of their revenue came from the virtual business. Herein lies a critical issue that adds an intriguing layer to this narrative. On one hand, Jimmy argues that VDC mismanaged MrBeast Burger, while on the other hand, he wanted to expand their partnership into brick-and-mortar businesses, believing that doubling down on the relationship would allow them to effectively address the problems. The complaint states that the parties entered into an endorsement agreement that allowed VDC to use MrBeast's name, image, likeness, voice, and other attributes for marketing purposes. However, MrBeast retained his intellectual property rights and had the authority to approve any use of his image, provided it was in writing. Donaldson claims that VDC registered MrBeast burger trademarks in various countries without his prior written approval, and he never received compensation for these deals. MrBeast and Beast Investments seek a declaratory judgment to terminate the MrBeast burger business entirely. They argue that the second agreement they signed allowed them to terminate it if MrBeast burger significantly tarnished Jimmy's reputation, which they allege it did. Furthermore, they claim that VDC did not establish a jointly owned entity as agreed upon for the brick-and-mortar aspect, failed to allow Donaldson to appoint a manager, and did not transfer shares to Beast Investments, as required. Another cause of action is for a material breach of the endorsement agreement, where Jimmy argues that VDC tarnished the MrBeast brand by taking actions like registering trademarks without approval, creating and disseminating unapproved advertising and marketing materials, failing to pay him, and consistently serving poor quality food with subpar service. The third and final cause of action is for a full accounting of the business's profits. This entails VDC providing detailed schedules of income and expenses over a specific period and determining the amount of money they owe MrBeast and Beast Investments. Their legal claims include a jury trial, the right to royalties, the right to terminate the contract, and an immediate halt to the use of the MrBeast brand by VDC. This legal saga reveals itself as a complex web of intertwined interests and expectations, with high stakes and a significant impact on the reputations and financial well-being of both parties involved. The outcome remains highly anticipated, given its potential far-reaching consequences within the fast-paced world of digital commerce. In unsurprising fashion, virtual dining concepts presents a different perspective in the courtroom battle, thereby further complicating the scenario. They countersue MrBeast and Beast Ventures for breach of contract, insisting that this case revolves around a social media celebrity who believes that his fame grants him the liberty to disregard his contractual obligations without facing any consequences. VDC asserts that when they initially entered into an agreement with Donaldson, they agreed that MrBeast would become the face of the virtual restaurant brand in exchange for a share of the revenue and a later stake in the business. VDC argues that it was Donaldson who pushed for the rapid expansion of MrBeast Burger. While the original plan was to open the restaurant in a limited number of locations, Donaldson urged them to open as many as possible. They argue that his endorsement played a pivotal role in the brand's success and its exponential growth, as his name carried substantial weight in the digital space. In defense of their product, VDC downplays the negative reviews, asserting that customer reviews of MrBeast Burger either met or exceeded industry averages, and that the brand was well received by the media, the general public, and customers alike. They highlight the fact that a significant percentage of customer reviews on popular food delivery platforms such as DoorDash and Uber Eats have given the brand a commendable 5-star rating. In a surprising twist, they reveal that in 2023, nearly half of MrBeast Burger customers are returning customers, indicating a level of satisfaction and loyalty among their patrons. VDC posits that the actual complaints were relatively few in number when compared to the total volume of burgers sold. They also raise the question of why MrBeast would publicly criticize MrBeast Burger if the reviews were not overwhelmingly negative. Beyond the public discourse, VDC claims that behind the scenes, Donaldson was exerting intense pressure on them to sell a substantial part of MrBeast Burger to him. He is alleged to have used his substantial online presence to undermine the brand and their business. One of his tweets implied that he was quitting MrBeast Burger, which subsequently led to media reports that the brand was on the verge of shutting down. VDC contends that this negative publicity had a profoundly detrimental impact on the business and their partner restaurants, resulting in substantial financial losses. In summary, this high-profile legal dispute is riddled with clashing perspectives concerning the quality and management of MrBeast Burger, as well as the use of MrBeast's name and likeness in marketing. Both parties are seeking legal remedies to address their grievances, and the outcome of this intricate legal battle remains a subject of great anticipation due to its potential far-reaching implications in the ever-evolving landscape of digital commerce and celebrity endorsements. As the legal saga unfolds, it continues to captivate audiences with its complexities, leaving everyone eagerly awaiting its resolution.